Exodus of the Primals, recorded verbally, transcriber unknown. We waited for Centipede's arrival. I sat by the fire while Lonely Hal prowled the perimeter. Ants circled the coals, then broke free to flee south. They carried a mouse rotten down to just its head and spine. It was a good omen. This is how I knew she'd been successful in securing a great bounty. "They're coming," Hal barked. "Be still," I said. "Yap like a cub, and your prey will sense weakness." Hal quieted, and we heard shadows shuffle across leaves. An owl high in an elm spooked and flew off. Centipede dragged a man behind her, his hands bound, his head covered with a potato sack. The coarse material was a world away from the fine clothes the man wore. He was a well-dressed devil, or thought of himself as such. I ripped off the man's hood. "You'll regret this," he snarled, eyes glancing wildly around our camp. If he was one of us, he'd have bitten off Centipede's thumb. But he wasn't. He was domesticated. "I'll remember every face in this godforsaken swamp," he went on. "We'll chase you down like foxhounds and stomp your faces into the mud." "You'll forget this chase soon enough and go back to hunting money," I said. The ants hadn't gone far. I picked up the mouse corpse and placed it by the fire. Its spine curled from the heat. "You call yourself the lawful, but you bark like animals." "They are barks of fear, not command." "You're Felis," he spat into the dirt. "I know you. Mark your days carefully. You only have a few free ones left." "You're not dead yet, but you could be." I rose from the fire and nodded. Centipede pushed the man to his knees. Sweat dripped off his face onto the mouse remains and glistened in the light. "Would you like to know why?"